The father of the Frisco teenager murdered at a school track meet is starting a foundation in his honor. Jeff Metcalf, the father of Austin Metcalf, spoke to reporters today about the new charity. He also addressed some controversial comments he made after the trial of Karmelo Anthony, the former Frisco ISD student convicted of murder. Fox 4's Amelia Jones has more from today's news conference. Amelia.
Heather, Jeff Metcalf's main focus today was all about the announcement of the Austin Metcalf Foundation and its mission. But as you said, he did also comment on the upcoming appeal hearings and remarks he made after the trial ended and the gag order was lifted.
We're going to change the world. We're going to save lives. And we're starting the Austin Metcalf Foundation.
Jeff Metcalf says the foundation in his son's honor will focus on de-escalation strategies, conflict resolution, and emotional regulation for young people. Austin Metcalf was killed at a Frisco ISD track meet in April 2025 after an argument between him and then 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony escalated when Anthony pulled out a knife and stabbed him in the chest. The case became racially charged, and Anthony's trial in June captured national attention. A Collin County jury found him guilty of murder, and he was sentenced to 35 years in prison. On Friday, Jeff Metcalf acknowledged both could have walked away.
It could have been a different outcome. Austin could have done something different, so could the other person. But that's not what happened. And that's why this foundation is being formed. Because we don't need split-second decisions, changing lives forever.
On the website, it details how the foundation plans to give presentations and educational programs to places such as schools, churches, and athletic programs. During the press conference, Jeff was joined by Dr. Bruce Carter, a community advocate and a founding member of the foundation's board.
In my era, it used to say sticks and stones may break your bones, but words hurt now. Words cause people to shoot through buildings. Words cause people to take people's lives on the road rage. So we have to change that.
Anthony's new legal team is appealing his conviction. Hearings are set for August to address replacing the judge and arguments on the motion for a new trial. Metcalf says he's focused on the future.
The legal proceedings that are happening, I already knew that was going to happen. So I really don't give it much time.
But he did take time during the press conference to address some racially charged remarks he made after the trial to the media that have circulated online.
I could have went way off course that night. Some people think I did. I'm telling you right now, oh no, I could have went way worse. I said that night. I own it. I admit it. Not my best moment. Can I do better? Yes. That's what I'm trying to teach.
Metcalf shared today that he was invited to speak at an event at Mar-a-Lago in November. The topic is forgiveness. Heather.
All right, Amelia Jones, thank you.